Okay, we are finally back with more Deadpool. I had some stuff to take care of Friday, so I couldn't record anything, but now we're here with more. D23's, first day was back on Friday. Mostly got nothing but Disney trailers. What was it, Moana 2, and that Snow White movie that makes less and less sense the more that we learn about it. Good God, what were they thinking? You know what's the problem when Peter Dinklage has to go out on public and say, yeah, you're going out of your way to diversify the Snow White name, yet you still find the need to make all the dwarves still little people.
Okay, you're making me look ridiculous.
Because I'm sure I brought this up before, but they're like, okay, we want a Hispanic woman.
There is a lot of sewage down here
to play Snow White.
I mean, really?
And everybody, including me, immediately went, that doesn't work. Because in the book itself, the reason why Snow is called Snow White is to describe that her skin is white as snow. That is why she's called Snow White. So, how does the name fit when her skin is not white at all? Like, it's one of those cases where it's like, they purposely picked a name that could only be, maybe not only, but you can tell it's only meant to be, it's a name that's only intended for certain groups. You don't call, or better way to say this, you don't call anybody who's not white Snow White. You just don't. That's just weird and creepy.
Ooh, shiny.
Okay, hold on, let me see what's going on here. Alright. I had to make sure everything was working properly. But now we can continue. Slice and dice. I really do like that part of the combo where he just jabs the sides into their stomachs over and over again. You can see it, but it happens so fast. Ooh, that was a good headshot. Keep up the combo. Sweet. Uh-oh.
It's not what it looks like.
Got him.
But is it big enough?
That worked out extremely well. Crap. Perfect.
No wonder the cops are always blasting me with these things. Shotguns rock!
No wonder why the cops are always hitting me with these things. Man, I lost my combat bonus. All because of these exploding gambits, man. Alright, how are my points looking? Yeah, these are just mostly insane damage upgrades. Don't really use the charge shot all that much, though. I'll do that. And then I gotta get more kills with the shotgun if I'm gonna unlock this. Sometimes I'm afraid I'm going the wrong way, because a lot of these, especially in Genosha, the sewer sections all look the same. Is it weird that I kind of want to play Devil May Cry after this? Because part of me wants to do those games, but it'd be weird because my history with those games is... Come on, man. It's very sporadic. Like, I didn't really start getting into DMC until... And I know it's going to be blasphemous, but... until that remake came out. Oh, come on. I hate when the game just randomly decides not to work with me. There we go. Now, am I going to make this jump or not? Finally.
Ooh, how exciting. This is great.
What the hell? We upgraded your teleport.
Enough already. No wonder I stopped playing JRPGs.
Even though it's not that much of an upgrade, since more often than not, well, one, the game doesn't let you teleport to every single ledge. Like you can almost grapple to every ledge in the Batman games. Second of all, most of the ledges you're supposed to teleport to, you have to jump toward in order for the teleport icon to even pop up.
Oh, joy! Bullets!
So is it really that much of an upgrade when you have to keep leap of faithing everywhere you go?
Are you ready?
Also, it only really upgrades the teleport for traversal methods. It doesn't really do anything combat-wise. Stop blocking. Fine, I'll just keep firing. I have plenty of ammo. And plenty of guns. Wait, let me switch over to the shotgun. I sure am, Butch.
Better job killing them.
Awesome. Anyone else? Oh, I hear voices.
Cue the theme music.
Alright, I unlocked that last upgrade now. Switch over to the space guns. Haha! Alright. Now every upgrade should be available to buy. Stop hiding. You want to come face me? Do not hide and cover. Face your deaths like men. Whew. I got a little hairy there for a second.
Yoink.
Never forget, I have a lot of stuff to work with now. Just have to remember that.
These claws will shred you.
Is she gonna come down here and support her friend? Okay, I guess not.
Give it up.
No thanks. Yeah, those are some weird looking Domino clones. Because they clearly look like Domino. They have her skin. And I'm pretty sure they have her voice. She has bones protruding out of her body like she was Marrow. What a weird combination of powers. Marrow's bone protruding blade with Domino's luck powers? This is Sinister, so I'm not surprised he's making random chimeras. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if people don't know what the heck I'm talking about, but I want to say chimeras are a relatively new thing in Marvel Comics right now. But they are a way of describing mutants who have been experimented on and given the powers of multiple mutants. Like I brought up in the previous Deadpool episode that Deadpool's technically a mutate because he was given the mutant healing powers of Wolverine so that he could heal. But Deadpool was only given one power, so we call him a mutate. However, there were some... sometimes they're mutants, sometimes they're humans. It's different. But there's a whole bunch of different characters who were just given powers of multiple mutants, so we refer to them as chimeras. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it's explained. There was a lot of new lore that was added to the X-Men books within the last, what, 5 years?
Give me all your lunch money.
Should I be offended by that? He sounded really black there.
You know, we should probably explain to the player how our teleporter works.
It runs on kitten farts.
No, really. All the nerds out there will want to know.
Fine.
There.
For the purposes of creating an entertaining mechanic that players can employ to...
Yeah, you two are funny, but I have some shopping to do. Can't even afford any of that yet. Could afford this, though. I think I want to increase my fire rate.
Amount of fun factor. We limited our teleporter to a shorter range than usual.
Yay! Hey again, little buddy. You taking me to Rogue?
And that dog's putting in more work than Wade is.
I'd probably feel better about that if they hadn't been such pussies.
FYI for all you nerds out there getting all puffy over the fact that Rogue in the comics currently does not have the power to fly. Well, you can officially move out of your parents' basement, get a job and a life, and maybe, just maybe, you'll kiss a real girl.
How insulting.
Yeah, she flies in our game.
No, I'm perfectly cool with the fact that she flies. I always complain about the fact that they never gave her her powers in the movies. And I get why you weren't allowed to use Carol in the Fox films, but there are plenty of other mutants who share her power set that you could have used instead of Ms. Marvel.
Well, hot damn, there's Rogue. That mutt did lead us to her. I owe him a treat.
Because the only thing Rogue absorbs from her is her strength, her speed, and her dexterity and vulnerability. She doesn't get the whole being able to absorb energy thing, mostly because she can kind of do that already. Except this with skin-to-skin contact, you can't absorb energy.
I got an idea. Rogue will be so impressed when I save her. Hey, player, you coming or what?
So yeah, my point is, you could have easily picked one of the random other X-Men who can fly and have super strength to have Rogue absorb their abilities, and so you can give her those same powers.
Oh, I see. We're planting bombs. All right, only 2 more to go.
Both the MCU and the Fox universe have done stuff like that before, where they had to change storylines around or change characterization around just because they don't have access to certain aspects of the universes. Like that weird caveat they have where Quicksilver and Wanda could be in both universes because of the fact that they are Magneto's kids, so they're X-Men characters, but they've been associated longer with the Avengers.
Gross.
One of those weird caveats. Because for those of you who don't know, Wanda and Pietro are on the 2nd incarnation of the team. Like, that's how far back their history with the Avengers goes. Like, certain characters would have been in the MCU way earlier if they had more of a connection with certain hero teams. Like, Spider-Man's been on the Avengers, he's been on the Fantastic Four, he's even taught his own class at the X-Mansion. So, he's been assaulted assaulted. He's been associated with almost every big team in the Marvel Universe. It's just that since he's Marvel's cash cow, and we usually just have him in a solo book, he has relations with those teams, but we don't associate him with any of those brands. He's his own brand entirely. And unfortunately, Sony realizes that. That's why we keep getting
There's Sinister.
their crappy
Rogue was
movies.
right. Where is he? There, in that fancy skybox.
No wonder Rogue can't fly out of here.
Let's take him out as soon as we finish setting these charges. That's two.
All this work better be worth it.
Hey, it's me.
Yeah, that's why he should be concerned, Wade, because it is you. Then again, I'd rather have you as a friend than an enemy, because I've seen what you've done to your enemies. Good God.
Last one. Time to take out Sinister. Then we'll save Rogue. Then we'll... Last one. Time to take
There
out
we go.
Sinister. Then we'll save Rogue. Then we'll get her naked. But first we'll save Rogue.
I mean, Wade does succeed in getting a kiss from her in the comics. I don't know about the naked part, but the kiss definitely happened.
Shh, stay here, Sinister. Experiment with Rogue is finished. Speak. Guess this is the real Sinister.
Maybe if you kill him stealthily, he'll die for reals this time.
We'll need to be extra quiet. No shooting, throwing grenades, or funny business.
They better not mess this up and alert the guards.
They get it, and we get it. Up close and personal.
the
Sinister
wrong
won't
way.
know what hit him.
Remember, silent but deadly.
Like bad dog farts.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is like the only required stealth section in the whole game, if I remember right.
Ta-ta, turd ball.
Now, here's the funny thing. Whenever I do this section, you notice how Wade has like different animations for the different weapon kills or the different stealth kills he has. For some reason, the game feels the need to have Wade do all the longer takedown just to leave me more exposed. Like this! Look at it! This is exactly what I'm talking about. Why go for the longer kill animation? Like the game wants me to get caught here. Come on. Gotta wait for them to stand still. Again, with the longer kill animation. This part is so cheap. So almost every other time it's a short one. Okay, I was gonna approach him, but I couldn't tell if he was gonna move or not. Alright, come back down. Sorry about that. I have to edit that out. Okay. Are you just gonna stand up there or just walk back and forth? Yep, it's starting to look like that. Yeah, he's just gonna stay up there and walk around in circles. Don't you dare see me. Whew. Alright, the second... Alright, I'm gonna wait. Because he turns around real fast. Gotcha. No, not yet. Yes.
Quick thrust.
Right in the throat.
Surprise! Ha! Got
That is-
the little bitch this time,
That's
didn't we?
And the sword up his butt for good measure.
Pose for the camera, Mr. Silly. I am so posting this on Twitter.
Your foe. Our social media site definitely needs to have a yo foes section. Hilarious. And why does it look like there's multiple versions of Sinister on there? Thought you only killed Mood.
Killed another clone.
Shot it, Summers.
Hey, Rogue, you're
Texting
tied
from
up
the
right now.
future.
How are you hacking?
Don't believe
I mean,
me?
how are you
Check the
typing?
label on his back.
It says made in China. Machine wash, cold only.
The other label.
Ah! This is another goddamn clone.
He labels
Also
them?
completely forgot to rescue Rogue. By the way, she's about to be tortured and killed by Blockbuster in some kind of arena.
Shit! Deadpool just checked into Arena.
Looks like we got here just in the nick of time.
Hey, Blockbuster, listen, I would love to fight you, but I'm kind of out of time right now, so I'm going to save this for the next part. Until then, be safe, everybody. Bye.